Look in here to see how this market open. I still have one micro on from my pre-market session. Take one off for profit, leave a runner on. Hold this runner on into the cash session open. Market is currently trading in a range up and down, up and down. In pre-market, the Nasdaq was strong, Dow was weak. Now they kind of shift positions. Look here and see if we could get some plays off here. You know, when the market open, we look at the internals, kind of browse, watch the internals to see how the market is actually doing. We look at our tick charts, look at price action. How the open sometimes could be brutal, especially on the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq sometimes get real vicious with its moves up and down when the market open. The Dow sometimes also, but Dow won't hurt you as much as the NQ if you're on the wrong side of the trade. So here we go. Here we go. As you can see here, still in that trade, the one micro. Look at the Nasdaq. They just take it down. All right, but like anything else, they take it down and then they would take it up. All right, but this one I leave on for the simple reason that I think they could flush it down. That's exactly what they did. So if you're looking to make $20 on a micro, this would have been your chance, right, to get in and out. But I'm gonna leave it on, see where it takes us. Well, the market trade at the open, it would trade up and down and then find its footing, right? So if you notice here, this blue is the 5-minute range. Once we get 5 candle here, we look to see how the market do in the next 10 minutes into 9:45. So flush, back up. They're just running this guy down. All right, see if he pivot at 9:35. All right, this guy, he's in a downtrend technically. You see that? Downtrend, crossover, but it still take it up. So open range play, right, is more of price action based on what the internals are doing, etc. You use your tick charts to see how the market is doing. So that YM run up in a downtrend, right, and then it pivots right back down. This guy, we look to see if he pivot. He's still selling it, selling the NQ off. Still flushing the NQ. This was the better short than this guy, right? Sometimes you got to pick which guy show relative weakness early. And that was a better guy to short. Not worry about this trade. All right. In big picture context, might make a lot of money, but we look here on this NQ or the YM. So there. So the Dow's down 69, the Nasdaq is down 19. So the Nasdaq, they might try to run it up, right? They might try to pivot it up back, right? But the best way to play it, if the market, you're looking to short this market, we'd want them to run them up back and then short them in the direction of the trend. Or you could do counter trend in both directions. ADX is 20, ADX is 27. Volume is pretty low. Volume is low here too. It's Friday. Once the European market closed, the volume going to dry it up anyhow. So that, see, this guy's trading sideways. He run down, trading sideways now. I'd love to short the Nasdaq, but I'd like it to pivot back up. Got levels here we could look to. All right, but right now he's in a downtrend. Let's switch over to this. See how we trading off the mean. This is YM. Trading 2 standard deviation from the mean, both ways, right? Here comes the YM again. Come down here, we gotta trade this twice to make the same amount of money, right? So on that note, we look to short the big guy if he runs up back. If he ran up back, I try to come back up here. Anyway, here we try to short the E-mini. Possible we could get a short play here. Let me see.
Order filled.
See if I get a play there. So here we come again in the micro. We up to the $1. We could hold him to come back here to the VWAP. All right, that would be the target for this guy. Comet. Right now he's at the OR low, which is the 30-minute print, which is in progress. When 30-minute come, from the cash session open, these blue lines become static. All right, so we see if YM could come. It's in the downtrend, get a minor sell signal, pivoting up back, and we look to see if we could take it down to the VWAP to here. It's pivoting up back. Wow, it's just gapping up. Look at that. Well, give us a still in a downtrend. This would give an opportunity to short it. If you haven't short, would give you an opportunity again to short this while. If the trend continue, some shift in here, momentum shift, but you could actually get a short off here. It's 937. See if they try to take it down. Back at 945. NQ, they're just taking it down. I'm looking for this to fail again. The longer time it takes here, though, it consolidates the momentum but shift back to the upside on the YM. The longer it takes here. So you're going to take that profit again twice. We should get another failure. But my error there, should have booked my profit. Okay. Gonna come into 945 at the end of this green shading. Somewhere around here. And Q is definitely the better short. Still taking it down. Can't do nothing here. Think I'm gonna add to my micro. If we get one more pop up. Let me see if I can put down a big one. A big YM there. Got an entry. Let me see if we make any money here. Down $25. Took it kind of late, but should have taken it up here. Got another late entry there. Don't want to give up too much on this guy here. See if he could. Oh, momentum shift here, so trade could go against me here. See, got a green dot. See, the longer it stays here, that was my fear that he could just pivot up. Yeah, I'll leave it on. See if this candle fail. Break here, come somewhere here. If this E-mini started to go against me, I would take it off at $75 loss and then get back in. That was a bad entry. See the dots, green dots are painting out. Gonna take some heat in this trade. All right, see that? Momentum is shifting. Getting green dots. But still trading kind of sloppy. All right, no ticks. If they start firing longer, then past my threshold for my stop there. It's down $85. but price action is kind of sloppy right now. Getting green dots here. This is an uptrend signal. Oh, we trading sideways. Can it come back here? See ya? Come right back there. But I expect that to happen anyhow. So we'll see what the NQ is doing. Still trading sloppy. Let me see this YM. See how far he could come to 20. He could come at least to this prior swing. And then he should fail, hopefully. We get a momentum shift here. But I think he could pivot here. I think he could pivot back to the main. These are all telling you that if these are green, I would get out of my trade. But they are red, so I stay in the trade a little longer. Look for 945 pivot. I'm going to add to my micro here. Then get fill. Miss the fill. Should get fill now. Go. $9.45. Let me see if we get a pivot here. Back to the downside. All right. This market. That's where the market trades. There's an open range trade play, right? You look for the market to pivot at 9.45, and then you try to get out. Come back to the mean. You'll be in business. Come to the main breakdown here. I would take us down to 44. It's a micro, right? So break this, come back here. Let's see. Do what it gotta do. NQ trading sideways. Look for YM to flush here. Back to there. Come on, flush. Okay. I will see how my trade is doing here. I add to this trade. All right. I'm only up 30 bucks. I might have to close it out. If you don't break here, I'll close it out. So I might have to close it out here. Could always get back in. Take off one micro. Oh, close out both of them. Okay, that's fine. So that's fine. Now it breaks. So I get 30 bucks and look at that. Ah, I'm upset. I took a lot of heat in this trade. Now we get a flush. Now, that's what I was looking for. Hey, break this. Come here. Oh, man. Anyhow, but that's all right. So we get 30 bucks. The micro's working. The two micros are working. All right. Get a full downtrend here. So, I didn't play this micro correctly. I should have shorted a few times over to make money. I keep holding it too long. Yeah, we hold it a little. Now we're in a downtrend. If this pivot up here, I'd add to the I'll take a big micro. All right. In a downtrend, come back here, you're shorted. Up 13 bucks on the micros. Looking for him to break this swing here. Break that swing, he come into here to this red line here. All right. Need to break this swing. It's a line in the sand there. Break that guy, we come in here. Then if you break that, you come here. All right. So that's the play. Breaking that. Here we come. Here we come. Take off one here. And we let runner run now. I should have done that a long time ago. He's pivot here. We're looking for the flush here. Ah, sorry I got after that big one. That would have made some good money there. Stuck hesitating here too much. Come on, one more flush. Bam, hit our level, hit our target. Time to get out, time to get out, time to get out. Time to get out. Got out, done. Perfect trade. See that? From here to here, 2 standard deviation. Patient, that big, that micro would be perfect. Yeah, but you know what? That's what you do as a trader. You make mistakes. You get out too early. You get shaken out of your trade. Happened to the best of us. Perfect. Hit my target. Rally up. I don't care what happened anymore. Okay. That's an open range trading. Take a break. Stop this video. We look for some other trades.